So today let us see a problem on Butterworth filter using bilinear transformation method. So design low pass Butterworth filter using bilinear transformation method for satisfying the following constraints. So they have given the specifications, that is pass band WP is equal to 0.162 radian, stop band WS is equal to 1.63 radian, pass band ripple 3 dB, stop band attenuation 30 decibels, and sampling frequency 8 kilohertz. So these things they have given. You have to convert it into digital filter, that is you have to get H of Z using bilinear transformation method. So to do that we have certain steps to follow. The first step, to obtain the specifications equivalent to analog filter. So the specifications of digital filter given in the problem are to be converted into equivalent analog filter specifications. And you are using which method? It is bilinear transformation method. So the frequency relationship is given by omega p is equal to 2 by t tan wp by 2. Okay. So they have given frequency, that is they have given it as 8 kilohertz. So 2 into, it is 2 divided by t. So it is nothing but 2f. So 2 into 8, it is nothing but 16. So it is in kilohertz, so 16,000 tan WP they have given, it is 0.162 divided by 2. To solve in the calculator, you have to keep it in radians. Okay, keep it in radians. So what do you get? Omega P is equal to 1298.84 radians per second. In the same way, solve it for omega S. So omega S, we know the formula, it is 2 by T tan Ws by 2. So it is nothing but 16,000 tan 1.63 divided by 2, which will be getting it as 16,976.44 radians per second. So we have got omega P, we have got omega S. So the next step, that is step 2, to obtain the filter order. So that is nothing but N. So we know the formula, N should be greater than or equal to 1 by 2 log of 10 to the power of 0.1 AS, which is in decibels, minus 1 divided by 10 to the power of 0.1 AP, which is in decibels, minus 1 log of omega S by omega P. So they have given, that is AP and AS. That is AP is pass band ripple. This is stop band attenuation. So AP and this is AS. Getting log of 10 to the power of 0.1 into 30 minus 1 divided by 10 to the power of 0.1 into 3 minus 1. So log of omega S you have calculated, omega P you have calculated, substitute that and you will be getting, solve it keeping the calculator in radians. So what you will be getting? You will be getting 1.3445. Okay. So N should be greater than or equal to this value. So we can approximate it to 2. We cannot keep the order of the filter in fractions. So we will approximate that value to 2. So next step, step 3. To obtain the cutoff frequency omega C of the filter. So omega C, we know the formula, omega C is equal to omega S divided by 10 to the power of 0.1 AS, which is in decibels, minus 1 whole to the power of 1 divided by 2N. Okay. So N we have got it as 2. AS we know, stop band attenuation. So solve it keeping it in radians. So you'll be getting it as 3.019 into 10 raised to 3. So that is nothing but your omega C. Again, this is in radians per second. So next, step 4. So to obtain system function H of S. So to obtain the system function H of S, we should calculate Pk, that is where k is equal to 0 and 1 in our problem, since it should be less than n. Okay. So less than n we know it is 2. So we have to calculate for k is equal to 0 and k is equal to 1. So Pk is equal to plus or minus omega C into e to the power of j 2k plus n plus 1 into pi divided by 2n. So we know omega C. We know what is K, we know what is N. Okay, substitute for K is equal to 0. So you will be getting P naught. Substitute for K is equal to 1, you will be getting P1. Okay, so P naught is equal to plus or minus omega C e to the power of j 3 pi by 4. So you will be getting it as minus 2134.88 plus j 2134.88. So you have to calculate P1. So when K is equal to 1, P1 is equal to plus or minus omega C into e to the power of j 5 pi by 4. You will be getting it as minus 2134.88 minus j 2134.88. So let us name these poles as S1. This as S1 and this one as S1 conjugate. What you will be getting S1 is equal to, it is nothing but P naught, it is nothing but minus 2134.88 plus j 2134.88. So what is your S1 conjugate? It is nothing but minus 2134.88 minus j 2134.88. So this is P naught and this is P1. So now to get the system function, h of s is equal to omega c to the power of n divided by s minus s1 into s minus s1 conjugate. So we know cutoff frequency omega c, what we have got, it is 3019.64 whole to the power of 2. Okay, divided by s minus s1. Substitute what is s1, what is s1 conjugate. So you will be getting in this form. Okay, so this is nothing in the, you can see this is nothing. It is like a minus b. It is a plus b. So a plus b into a minus b is nothing but a square minus b square. In that form we will write 9.1 into 10 raised to c into 10 raised to 6. Since this is whole square divided by a square minus b square. Okay. So we have written. So now I will expand this one. It is a plus b whole square. And this is j square and this square. So j square is nothing but minus 1. So this you solve it, you will be getting in the form of s square plus 4.26 into 10 raised to 3s plus 9 into 10 raised to 6. So this is your h of s. Now next step, the last step, that is to obtain h of z. Which method we are using? It is bilinear transformation method. Previously in previous problems you have seen how to solve using bilinear transformation method. What is it? You have to substitute s is equal to 2 by t into 1 minus z inverse divided by 1 plus z inverse. Okay, so wherever s is there, you will be substituting 2 by t into 1 minus z inverse divided by 1 plus z inverse. So I'll substitute for that. 9.1 into 10 raised to 6. Here we have s square plus 4.62 into 10 raised to 3 into 2 by t s plus this one. Okay. So you all know what is 2 by t. It is nothing but 16,000. 2 by t 16,000. Solve for this. Take the LCM. Solve for this. At last, see that here you will be having 1. Okay. So in such a way you solve and you will be getting this equation. H of z is equal to 0.0273 plus 0.0546 into z inverse plus 0.0273 z raised to minus 2 divided by 1 minus 1.483 z inverse plus 0.591 z raised to minus 2. So this is your h of z, which we have got using bilinear transformation method. The same problem you all can do it using impulse invariant method also. What will be the changes? Here it will be the changes, that is omega p. So we have a formula omega p will be equal to Wp by T. Omega s is equal to Ws by T. So that formula will change. Okay, for impulse invariant method.